So we started first with the San Diego Latino Film Festival, and as it grew, we started doing programming throughout the year. And so once we started doing more film screenings and programming, we decided to create the nonprofit, which is called Media Arts Center San Diego. And the Media Arts Center San Diego has a bigger goal of promoting independent film and video and helping everyone from different cultures to produce their own content and tell their own stories. And so the first program that we created when we created the Media Arts Center San Diego was the Teen Producers Project. Because within the Latino Film Festival, I was seeing all this great youth content from across the world. And so I said, hey, we got to do something like that here in San Diego. We don't only want the youth to see positive and more accurate portrayal of Latinos on the screen, but we also want them to produce their own content and have their own voice as well.
What we're doing here is we're not just providing them with media literacy, we're educating them on issues that are relevant to them and their communities and really teaching them to be advocates by way of media. And I think one of the amazing things about film is that film and video is really the mode of social change today. We're seeing all these amazing documentaries being released that are having incredible implications on people's behavior.
And when I heard about the Teen Producers Project, I was just so excited, and everybody there was so welcoming and encouraging, and I really wanted to make something of my life with visual arts, and I've always been interested in photography and film, but I really felt like I could personally make something of myself in the program, because I feel that humans are very visual, especially nowadays with all the social media and everybody having Instagram and stuff like that, where everybody's posting photos in order to connect with one another. I feel like film is another platform to really connecting with one another and putting someone in another person's shoes. And so I really like film because it just makes me feel so great and makes me feel like I can tell someone's story who usually doesn't have a voice.
So I brought her here, and she was supposed to only be in a exploration type of camp for like 11 to 13-year-olds. And it was so interesting because she got so immersed and so triggered with passion about film that she ended up producing a 7-minute documentary about social labeling. And it was above and beyond what anybody expected, what I expected, what the center expected. But the environment provided so much stimulation and support, so much empowerment, that she was pretty much unleashed. Her creative forces were unleashed. And what's great about film and editing and putting together a story, adding that piece, is that it integrates both the emotional and the intellectual, the psychological, and all dimensions of who you are. And if you do that to a 13-year-old, there's a lot of hope for the future. And that's why I'm so happy that she's in the Teen Producers Project.
We're highly connected. We're highly interconnected within ourselves, with our friends, with family, but also the world. So having specifically or supporting something like this, like the Latino Film Festival, is allowing us to connect with the big world. In having these 10, 11 days of productions and films and shows really immerse a person from abroad or a person from here or a person from anywhere in a culture that makes us more human, makes us more connected with one another.
Yeah, I mean, art is the heartbeat of community, and without your heartbeat, you don't have much of a community. So the two go hand in hand. If you want to have a successful business environment, you have to have healthy, educated, artful people in that community to really make your community shine. And San Diego is the perfect place for that. And this festival, really expresses and hits all of those notes. The arts as a whole are an area that really expresses creativity, which plays into so many business environments. It's creating a pipeline of future employees, future community members, future business leaders, and you're giving this youth an opportunity to feel valued, to express themselves, and to learn lifelong lessons that they might not otherwise have had a chance to be exposed to.
I think the goal with the film festival for many years is to still be around. We want people in the community to know, hey, it's March, it must be the film festival. So we're going to celebrate our 25th anniversary, so we invite sponsors and community members to participate in our film festival this year and years to come. But then also we want to continue to build our educational programs, and we can't do that without your help. We need everyone in the community to support our Latino Film Festival, buy some tickets, become a corporate sponsor, so that every dollar goes back into our educational programs and services so we can be here for many years to come.
I mean, walking in the door, I felt this great vibe and I knew something great was going to come of it. But I thought I was just going to be a part of a great group. I didn't realize that I was going to find myself. And I want people to know, especially youth, that they can find themselves and that there are places around the world that are open and that are accepting, like the Media Arts Center, that the Media Arts Center is here for anyone and everyone who wants to be a part of it. Wow.